CKA Challenge Question 23. Having the weightage of 4%. Create a pod called pod JXC56FV using the details mentioned below. The security context run as user 1000 and FS group 2000. Image that we have to use is Redis, tag is the Alpine. This question is asking you to create a Kubernetes pod named pod JXC56FV with two specific detail, a security context with two field set, run as user and FS group. The run as user field specifies that the user ID that the container should run as, which is a set to 1000 in this case. The FS group field specifies the group ID that should own any volume mounted by the container, which is set to 2000 in this case. This allows you to control the permissions of the container and ensure it can only access files and directories that are owned by the specified user and group. The pod should use the Redis image with the tag Alpine. This image is lightweighted version of the Redis database that is optimized for size and efficiency. To create the pod with this detail, you would need to define a YAML manifest that include the pod specifications. The spec should include a container manifest with the Redis image and the security context field set to the appropriate values. Once you create this manifest, you can use the kubectl apply command to create the pod in your Kubernetes cluster. The resulting pod will have the name pod JXC56FV and will use the Redis image with the specified security context settings. Take on the challenge of solving these questions on your own first, but if you encounter any difficulty in solving it, refer the next video for solutions. Good luck. Okay, for this question we have to create a simple pod. You can say it's a simple pod with applying the security context. So let's see the environment, kubectl get pod. So this is the pod that we did it in the first questions. Now I have to create another pod. So let's create it in an imperative way. We will just generate a diffusion file for this. Kubectl run. What is the name of the pod? I'm just going to copy it. Okay, and this is the name of the pod, and the image that I am going to use is Redis. Sorry, we have to use equal to Redis Alpine. Okay, and we have to define the security context as well. So I am using the try run to generate the diffusion file again. Okay, we need to copy it till here. Okay, this is the third question. That's why I am mentioning here, and it's a good practice to mark every diffusion file with the question number. So I am creating a simple pod. So I'm writing that pod, question number 3, pod, then while. Okay, pasting all the contents. And for the let's remove this. This is not required. Okay, for the security context part, I am going to Kubernetes, and here I am writing security context or run as user. So you should be very familiar with the documentation part so that you can just not waste your time and just try to find run as. Okay, I'm just copying this particular part from here, all the part, nothing to be deleted because I will going to delete from here, which is not required. Okay, just paste your content, and as per the question we have to use run as the same 1000 and the FS group. This is not required, so we are going to delete it. That's it. So save it and apply this particular thing. it's applied. Just to validate it. So pod is running. This is the pod, this one. So it's currently running, but you need to validate it as well. So let's clear the screen. QCTL describe pod pod task. Okay, from here you will not get any such informations. Only the informations regarding the image that we use it correctly. The security context part is not available. So just clear the screen and try to execute some command. Okay, so kubectl execute it, and the name of the pod is pod, and run the command who am I. So you can see that I set a security context on the container as run as user, and it's displaying the same 1000 result. It means that it is fine. That whatever we applied is fine, and so I completed these questions. If you want to check for the other pod, because that pod which we handle in the first questions don't have the security context, so you can see that pod which don't have the security context have the root access. So let's validate it as well. ctl get pod. So this is the first pod that we created in the first question, first challenge. So ctl execute and audit. So here you can see that it's a root, because we didn't define any security context while creating this particular pod, and in this pod we defined the security context as run as user is equal to 1000. That's why it's not displaying as a root user, and this is the pod we don't have created set any kind of security context is as a root. So I completed this